Hi, good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you this morning. I'm Michele Siekerka. I'm the president and CEO of the New Jersey Business and Industry Association. Extremely proud about what we do in so many ways. Many people know us for the tireless advocacy that we do for an affordable and regional competitive business climate here in the state of New Jersey. But it's days like today and programs like this that I really think even further distinguish what we do. Because boots on the ground is so important, and what we all do on boots on the ground relative to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and its intersection and what it means in our communities. So not just from an economic perspective, but a social perspective, a workforce perspective, et cetera. And so what's really interesting today is we took two of our very powerful influencing councils, our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council and our Not-for-Profit Council, and we blended them together because some of the topics that we were discussing in both were relative across the board. And we thought, here's our great opportunity to bring two great powerhouse groups together and have a really engaging discussion on advocacy issues as well that are important to us, in particular, workforce and what multi-generational means, and then how that translates into how we support community. And so it's all in that whole, as we like to say, sustainability, triangle and that three-legged stool of it all coming together. I think today's a great example of that. I know these discussions that we're going to have today are powerful, influential, sensitive. We were just having a discussion that when we talk about DEI, we always walk into it and we're very cautious because you don't know where anybody as an individual or a company, right, or a community is on the spectrum, right? Have we come really far with some strategies in order to make sure that we're being intentionally inclusive in everything that we do? Are we just starting and wanting to be further than we were, but having challenges getting there? And so at BIA, we always tried to create the safe space to have the conversations so that people can understand no matter where you are on the spectrum, you should feel comfortable. And you shouldn't be either embarrassed because you're not as far along as you'd like to be, and you shouldn't be like gloating because you're all the way over here and you think you're so great, right? Because each and every day we could do a little bit more and we can pull those up that are having a tougher time. But I think what's really challenging right now is all these social issues. I think there's a lot of cultural and social tremors out there around DEI that are giving some pause. And the best we can say is let's continue to be proactive because we know how important these issues are and how important it is to be intentional about making sure that we address these issues in everything that we do. Again, as individuals, as responsible corporate citizens, for our communities, for our workforce, for those who purchase our products and our services, right? It's all across everything. These issues are important, and today we're looking forward to a really robust discussion. So thanks for joining us. I want to bring your attention to our award-winning New Jersey Business Magazine, which has some great stories on DEI cover story, but also at page 26 are our annual award winners. Please take the opportunity to read about our award winners, drop them a note, let's celebrate them because we're very proud about what they do in our community. So with that, we can't have events like this without great partners. And so I just want to take a moment to acknowledge our partners. I know they're up on the screen, but indulge me as I go through the list, and then we'll give them a round of applause. Association Member Trust, Atlantic Shore Offshore Wind, BCG Securities, Compensation Resources, First Bank, Focus New Jersey, HR for Your Small Biz, Insperity, J&J, Manufacturing Counts, Mosaic New Jersey Media, New Jersey Business Magazine, New Jersey Council of County Colleges, New Jersey Resources, New Jersey Sharing Network, the NJBIA HR Support Center, Peace in Action, and the RWJ Barnabas Health System, and Sobel Bixel. Let's give them a round of applause, please. And I mentioned those powerhouse councils, so I just want to acknowledge some folks who've been working with us and work with us throughout the year in order to keep these discussions going and bring us to a day like today. So again, I have some great folks here, so hang with me while I acknowledge them. And if you're here, please give a raise. Some might not be in the room yet, but Jason Holt with Chiesa, Shahanahan, and Gia Tomasi, B. Ann de Guzman, the Director of Development for iLearn Schools, Jackie Lua-Ray, President of Alexina Consulting, Craig Morton, the Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs at Fairleigh Dickinson University, Andrea Murphy, Director of Environmental Affairs and Sustainability at Panasonic North America, the team from Paradigm Marketing and Design, Dawn Doherty, Society for the Prevention of Teen Suicide, Sally Glick from CLA, Joseph Perez, CPA partner with Witham Smith & Brown, Gary Pollock at Gomo Health, and Mary Lonergan from Covenant House. Let's have a round of applause for our advocates.